Welcome to a little bit of everything with T.O. I'm Mr. Everything.
It's your boy T.O. We back with another episode. Y'all know what we need y'all to do. Like, share, subscribe. And
Check us
we
out
on.
on
Yeah. I've been shout to
Spotify,
my thing for telling.
Apple Podcasts, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and soon to be wherever you get your podcasts.
Mm,
Seem like we're a couple days behind, even though we right on schedule.
yeah.
The Pacers are now down 3-2 to the Thunder after 11-point loss, 120 to 109.
What I
Man,
tell you.
it's crazy, man, because, like, if I tell you Siakam got 28 points, you probably going to think the Pacers win that game. And really, like,
Nah, you can't just say that because then you have to go ahead and tell them that J Dub can eat 40. So they gonna be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean?
yeah, but he gave you 40 and Shea gave you 31. That's, bro, 71 points between two players in the finals, dog. And, like, Jalen Williams seemed like he was on pace to do that the game before. He had like 20 points in the first half, and then he just like disappeared off the face of the earth. But like Chet was great the game before, even though he only had 9 points in the last game. They were just dominant, man. Their two big scorers was dominant, and unfortunately for the Pacers, Halliburton got a strained calf,
I don't want to hear
so
that.
he's undergoing MRI. My thing is, like, in that situation, do you play Halliburton still,
No,
or
no. And don't take this wrong what I'm about to say. I feel like TJ can give you everything you can get out of Holly. I'm not saying he's the equivalent to him. I know Holly is still a better player overall, but in this situation, in the playoffs, how it's been looking, TJ can give you everything Holly can give you. So like he probably give you only thing the difference is he probably give you more like the momentum change when he in there. That's the difference.
but if McConnell is in there from the beginning, you don't get that momentum change. Like when
I
he
don't
come
know.
off
I think you do.
the
I think if
momentum.
you I don't know, Joe. I think you do. I think they're not gonna do it, of course, but if they start him next game, I bet you see the difference.
Well,
And
personally,
they
I
at home. And they at home. Man, the crowd love him.
would have sat Halliburton for the rest of that game, just knowing we're going back home. Like,
Right.
more than likely he gonna play. He's saying it's shit. If he can walk, he gonna play. More than likely he gonna suit up, especially like you said, and they at home.
Got
But yeah,
to. Just like he
um,
did this game. But zero, though, is crazy.
Wiggins
I
and
don't want to
Wallace.
hear none of that hurt shit.
Come on, bro. It's a cap. These are NBA players. They're not like your regular athlete.
If you out there, you can get 2 points. You can get 2 points. I don't care what type of player you is. Center, point guard, forward, young, old, vet, rookie. Like, you can get 2 points.
But also, he's supposed to take more than 6 shots.
For sure. And if you feel like you can't, why be out there? That's fucking over your team.
But
I
you
know
know,
I feel him, bro. I play sports. I know, like, I done been
yeah.
hurt and try to get out on that field still, but like, bro, you can't hurt your team. If you know you gonna give them zero. This basketball, you gonna give them zero. You're not
And
really
another
giving them no assists. I can see if you had 0 points, but you had 12 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 steals.
6 rebounds, 6 assists, 7 rebounds. And another thing with the Pacers, Neesmith got to stop fouling, man.
It's hard when you a
But
dog and you like and
and
you got that dog in you and you play hard. It's hard to not like foul, bro. But he do gotta dial it
and
down a little bit.
it's not just Neesmith being aggressive. It's also Shea knows how to make you foul him. He knows
I
how to
would say,
draw the
but that's anybody. That's not just him, but that's who they got on him. And between Nick
yeah.
Smith and them hard.
Shea and James Harden, like at this era, they know how to get to the free throw line when they want to get to the free throw line.
Sure. Yeah, Snake a beast with that shit.
It's different. But Wiggins and Wallace both stepped up, and Wallace had 11 and Wiggins had 14. Lou Dort came in with 9 and 8. Chet had a pretty slow game, 9 points, 11 rebounds, but he didn't need to do much more. That's like
Yeah, I would say his game was a little bit more like his effect, his effort, and all that was
right,
better
right.
than his points.
TJ 18, 4 and 4. TJ McConnell, aka TJ Nash.
Yes, sir.
Um, Obi Toppin 12 and 4, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line. I feel like, bro, Siakam, Halliburton, whoever else that third play is. But Obi Toppin, when he's on, it seems like they're unbeatable, bro.
You're a different
So one,
player when you're on.
yeah, 1 for 5 from 3 point line. They need him to shoot better than that, especially if they want to extend the series and
He
take it
will at
back to
home.
huh?
I
But
said he
yeah,
will at home.
they just different in Indiana, bro. They different. And I feel like you remember the other night, I was like, damn, I forgot the referee name, but I was like, bro, I feel like he go cheat for Indiana.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But SGA had 2 obvious push shots in that game.
I mean, all the
Superstar
greats did it. We can't, you know what I mean, all the greats did it.
superstar treatment is in full effect.
I'm proud of name. That's how it's been going forever. You can't tell me
But
a superstar who haven't got that.
either way it went, like, bro, the media know, the fans know. Like Scott Foster is not a good official, bro. Either
Yeah,
way it go. Like if the Pacers would have won, we would have found reasons the Pacers won because it's refereeing. Like he just
they need to
nah.
put him and Chris Paul in the boxing match.
Right.
Celebrity boxing match. Let them, you know what I mean?
But yeah, Siakam had 28.6 rebounds. Naismith 14.6 rebounds. Miles Turner 13 and 6. Miles Turner has not had a big game, well, offensively, because he came up
Yeah.
big in that last win defensively.
Yeah.
Um, so we got game 6 coming up Thursday night.
Who you got?
They
Who you got? We that hot shit out the
they
window. Who you got?
they, they find a way to win. It's in
Right.
Indiana, and I think just as much maybe somebody like you and I would love to see a game 7. The NBA want to see it even more because like the ratings are at a record low, and I'm sure like the casual fan would tap in for game 7. Like somebody I worked with was like at the beginning of the series, he's like, if they make it a game 7, I'll watch game 7. Because it's bullshit mentality of the small markets when this been an amazing series, bro.
I don't understand that, bro. You just like you said though, a casual fan. Like you can't be no real fan of sports. I ain't talking about Pacers. I ain't talking about OKC. I'm talking about a fan of sports, basketball, football. Like this has been a good series, bro. Like if this not good to you, you don't need to watch sports no more, bro.
But you remember when we came into this series, I said OKC was gonna have one blowout. They done had their one blowout. You was like, nah, all the games gonna be close. I thought they was gonna get one blowout.
And shit, you look how this was finna be though. It was finna be close, but you know they pulled off with it.
Yeah, they
They hit the
did though.
gas. Yeah, they hit the gas and then stopped.
So who you got?
That's what I'm finna say. Cause originally, I said 6. I want to change it up and say 7 just because how it's going. But my gut telling me that OKC know like, bro, we can't play like let's just close it out right now. We gotta get it over with right now. Like I feel like OKC win this game Thursday.
Mm,
It's
you know
over.
they play different. You know they play different at home.
I feel like it's over, Joe. I feel like it's over.
All right, I got Pacers. You got Thunder. Game 6. I'm hoping
We
to go
putting that
7.
jersey up, right? Didn't we say that a couple episodes ago?
We never said that. You said that. You said that. See, I want to wear my Halliburton on the cast on the podcast
That's
for
gonna
a
seem
celebration.
bad, Joe. You can't do
Look,
that.
I want to wear it for celebration,
It
but
ain't
I
gonna
might
do
just
it.
I might just have to wear it for support.
Real talk. Real talk.
All right, so we got that in the bag. Now, crazy NBA deal. Now you
Oh
know
yeah.
Luka was traded for AD and a pick. Desmond Bane, he a pretty talented player.
Yeah,
He's
he
not a
nice.
super.
Yeah, he
He,
nice.
he was traded to the Magic for KCP, Caldwell Pope, that is, and
Hmm.
Cole Anthony and 4 first rounders.
They want a boy bad. They were hard for KD, boy. So let me stop.
Bro, it's you really got Antetokounmpo out there, even though they saying he really want to stay, but who knows? You got KD out there. Trey Young probably an option. Like
But do
draft,
they know they can't get them? Maybe Trey Young, but do they know they can't get KD or Giannis?
I don't
Maybe
know.
Giannis, because he said Florida, right?
Yeah, he did say Florida would be an option. 4 first rounders, Desmond
Yeah.
Bain.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I like the fit. I feel like it makes them a better team.
I mean, I kind of understand it barely, a little, but It's like these days the college basketball player isn't developing into a professional before they get to the league. They're developing while they're in the league. So those 4 first rounders might all be nobodies. They might all end up being trash, or you know what I'm saying, out the league just as quick as they in there because bro, like everybody picked on Bronny, but he played better than every second rounder in the draft. Like and a lot of first rounders. So it's like it's hard to really see who's gonna be good at this point in NBA drafts. But 4 first rounders, bro, you got to get a superstar for that.
No, for sure. I agree. Yeah, that's why I say that's crazy. I thought they would get KD or something. Yeah, I wouldn't
K-
gave up that much, but I would have made that play. Think if I thought I couldn't get one of them two. Not gave up that much still, but yeah.
KCP is a great 3-point shooter, and he plays defense. Cole Anthony, pretty good offensively. Like I don't, nah, bro. You can't convince me that that was a good deal. You can't like
Oh no,
that's
no, no, the deal wasn't good. No, it wasn't a good deal, but you
superstar treatment.
KCP, you consider him Alex Caruso type player.
Um, I would say he better. Well, Alex Caruso, I would rather have Alex Caruso, but KCP a better shooter.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say Caruso is I'd rather have Caruso, even though KCP a better shooter.
But would you
And,
put him in there with nah, that's not the same player. I could say would you put Caruso and TJ in the same bucket? Not like saying one better than the other, but like,
yeah, I put them in the same bucket
yeah,
because they both go give you everything. It's just TJ Connell
a point guard.
a
He got
little
a little
more.
more.
He got a little more just that something. I don't know how to say it. He
I
got
feel
a
like
little
he
more.
got a little more aggression and he got a little more original point guard in him.
Yeah, yeah. I take that.
Like he
Yeah,
can control a team, bro. He can
yeah.
change the game up. He can control a team. He can settle a team down. Like I really like that boy. I feel like
Yeah,
he played better than your boy this whole series so far. Fuck stats.
you, earlier in the series, you were saying, I don't know, we fuck the stats. We might just gonna have to get aboard the superstar label. Now you're saying TJ McConnell is,
But what did I say though? I said if he take his team and they beat the OKC and he win a ring right now, even if it's
but
just like a big shot and all that, it's because he hit that big shot and stuff like that. You gotta say he's a superstar. But
we're going to Game 5. Well, Game 6 right now.
if he don't get no big, I mean, bruh,
You being you being in the moment right now.
I'm being a prisoner in the moment.
Yes, you are. You are. Because you gotta think about it, bro. He even on bad games, he putting up
But I've
double
been
digits.
consistent with saying he a up and down player. I've been consistent in that
But
point.
for the most part, other than last game, he do what fits the team. You gotta think about it, bro. They got 7 people who either one of them can be the top scorer in any game. Now TJ McConnell, he can be a reliable backup on any team and start on a few teams. I'm sure LeBron would like him in LA, but they got Lucas, so they kind of cancels that out. But I'm sure other teams would love him to be point guard.
I could see him going somewhere else and change some shit up. But yeah, go ahead.
But they definitely keep him in Indiana. They keep him in Indiana. But yeah, I think the Desmond Bane trade is ridiculous.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And I'm saying that's because of what they had to give up. I'm not saying it because
Yeah,
where he
yeah.
landed. Yeah,
No, not at all. It's just you give 2 players and 4 first rounders for
yeah, that's crazy.
a player.
Say a
He ain't.
star, not a superstar. Say a star, not a superstar. You say a
He ain't.
player. Player sound like
No, he a good player. Most teams would like Desmond Bane on their team. It's just for that you got to get a difference maker, a real deal difference maker.
no. No, I agree with you with that.
All right. I think Caitlin Clark heard me talking about Paige buckets.
Yeah,
She went
girl, sick.
crazy the other night. She had 32, 9, and 8 in a win over the New York Liberty.
Girl, sick, boy.
Was shooting from yesterday. I think she hit 3 in a row from yesterday. All
I'm
right.
talking about beat chest. Like, I don't give a fuck where I'm at. She not even looking at the floor. I could still be on the other side of the court. She
But like I
just
said,
jacking that bit.
I feel like I did say Beck. I feel like Becker's is the better player. But I was also putting her probably higher than what she should be at the moment because obviously Asia Wilson is the WNBA's best player still. But Caitlin Clark just give you that Steph Curry, like,
He do. She is definitely. I don't care what nobody say. Like you can't compare players and all that, but that is like the best comparison in history. Like she is the female Steph.
and it's other great female shooters,
They
but
not
it's just
her.
she's shooting from yesterday, bro.
Man, I'm talking about anywhere on the court, top of the key. It don't
And
matter. Half court, other
but
half.
Ionescu almost beat Steph in the 3-point contest.
That's cool. What they mean? If she was in the league and she
All
got
right,
the same amount of shots as Steph, she wouldn't hit more than Steph.
how about this? You think if Klay Thompson shot as many shots as Steph, there wouldn't be an argument?
Hell yeah, back in the like before like
Yeah,
all
I'm
this started happening. Hell yeah, I always said that. I always felt like Clay was a better shooter,
pure shooter.
more efficient, pure shooter than Clay. I mean, than Steph. I always felt like that. I'm like, if you just watch the game, bro, man, nah, Clay the way this nigga in history right there. But
It's
like,
Steph. Steph
Steph
is a
is special.
volume shooter, a
Steph
3-point.
special.
Yeah, definitely. He's still the greatest shooter ever. I'm just saying, like somebody like a Klay Thompson was to shoot as many threes, it'd be more of a argument. Even though I'm still gonna put Steph out there.
Sure, if he shot the same amount of threes as Steph, I would say 3 years and further ago. Hell yes, an argument. Can't no man what? Only
So you
thing I feel like it's gonna sound crazy, but and it's not a bad thing. I feel like Steph got way more luck than him. Like Steph, you can grab Steph, turn him around, he can do a spin, and come off on the other side of the court, and hit that bitch will probably go in.
but at the same time, Steph practiced that stupid
Nah,
shit.
he do. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to take nothing from him, but like he still got a little more luck.
All right, yeah, Caitlin, she heard me. She smacked me in the face. Angel Reese, she trademarks me bounds, referencing getting her own rebounds.
She said, "Y'all think y'all piss me off? I'm just gonna make money off this situation."
Right.
And you still do gotta like improve though. Improve. Like she gotta
She, got,
improve.
she definitely got to improve, especially like after working out with Lisa Leslie and shit. Like,
Yeah, you gotta improve, baby. We want you to have a long, good career.
yeah, and even I mean, even on her bad night, she still bringing you in double doubles. I mean, they team pretty trash at the moment.
Uh-uh.
She a bright spot. Moving on to the NFL, Micah Parsons says the Cowboys are going to have to pay him more money the longer they wait. Bro, what is with this old ownership in the NFL, bro?
So what you think is going on in this situation? Because like I ain't trying to copy nobody, but like heard what Stephen A said, and like I was already thinking and agreeing kind of a little bit like, bro,
What he
he just
said?
kept Michael Parsons just kept making it seem like it ain't about the money. He ain't worrying about the money. Like all this stuff ain't matter to him. Now he's speaking like totally opposite of that. Like,
But
hey,
yeah,
y'all boys keep playing with me. But you knew what was going on with everybody else, and you said you pretty much ain't care about that. Like the money you'll get paid eventually, blah blah blah. Like,
think like I know he got one of the better agents in football, and I think
okay,
he agent like, bro, Micah Parsons deserves over 40 million easy. Cause like
let's see what
Browns,
my nigga is.
what's from the Browns? DN Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett. I'm sorry, Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett changed the market. So Michael Parsons up next. Michael Parsons is younger than Miles and just as talented to a point. Michael Parsons is a different kind of beast, bro. Like,
Yeah,
and
because he
it's
played on the line for sure.
yeah, and Dallas is it's just like, bro, you could have got Dak at like 40 something a couple years ago. You know, have to give him like 60. You could have got
Jared, man.
you could have got CD for cheaper. You end up having to pay him.
Jared think he can do everything on his time because he the boss, man. Oh, he keep playing with everybody. Keep
Fuck
causing
around,
it slow.
fuck around, and Mike could be the first one to leave.
Ugh, I don't think he going nowhere, but because
I don't think.
Jared do. Jared gonna pay him. He just gonna take his time.
Yeah, you can't do that with these superstars. Bro. Like you
He
see where we
can't,
fuck.
but Michael ain't going nowhere.
I don't think he's going nowhere, but you see where we fucked up. We could have got
Not for
Chase for
sure.
cheaper and T Higgins for cheaper. And then we would have got, and we could have got Henderson for cheaper.
Facts. It would all worked out right.
Instead about 100 million, we probably could have all them for like 75, 80 million. Like, come on, bro. They gotta, especially when I'm showing you year over year what I can do.
Facts. There's no question. All right.
It's not even a question.
Nothing
Um,
off the field, none of that. Like, why play?
keeping it in contracts, Trey Henderson has resumed talks with the Bengals.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything about our young boy since he walked out.
I think he's standing no business, but
But he definitely said, "Come on, bro, you
but Trey
can't."
talking now, he won't talk here
Yeah,
first. Trey talking now?
yeah, they got back to talks yesterday.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't it don't probably don't mean nothing, but I like that. I like to hear that.
It it's like, okay, he's back, but he ain't back. Like, you know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
for sure. For
Like
sure.
sitting at the table better than nothing. Like, bro, if nothing
It
else,
definitely is.
we gotta get him out of there if we're not gonna sign him, bro. Fuck all that holding out, bro. Go ahead and get his value in the trade if you're not gonna plan to keep him. In New York, Jackson Dart, they ball is really impressed with Dart's passing and his heart. Now I don't know if you seen, but I saw one stat sheet when he was like 0 touchdowns and 3 interceptions or 2 interceptions in a in a practice.
Nah, I ain't been checking on him.
So he was just one of those days, but still, like when I seen that, I immediately thought, and this who y'all picked over everybody else.
And they
I mean,
talking
that's
highly
right.
of him.
He is talented, but for that stat to come out and then you say how impressed you are with him and how he fit
Right.
right in the quarterbacks. I
Maybe
mean,
they trying to cover their ass, make it seem like they did the right thing, And
I
he
mean,
probably showing some signs of improvement.
yeah,
So
yeah, he got a lot of potential. I think he was, in my opinion, third best quarterback
mm,
behind Cam Fedor.
fuck how the organization feel. I wonder how these players feeling.
But speaking of how players feel, Ocho slipped up and said Denzel Ward was his source, and he said the Shador is just different from the other quarterback.
He
Yeah,
slipped up.
on Nightcap, he was like he heard from the players and brother Denzel Ward, and he was like, "Oh, I ain't supposed to say no names, but some players said that Shador just looks different. Denzel Ward is a Pro Bowl cornerback. If
Come on.
he's saying Shador Sanders is looking better than these other quarterbacks, what does they tell you?
Come on. I don't
Man,
know, bro. Getting sticky and stickier by the day.
every day is something new.
Every
Um,
day.
the United States fastest man, track wise at least, Noah Lyles cancels his 100 meters against Tyreek Hill due to personal issues.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad I let you finish. Cause I was about to say, damn, you see that boy clip and now he got damn scared now. You was talking all that shit, but okay.
You thought I was talking about speed?
Nah, remember Tyreek just ran that 100,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Um,
I was like, damn, he just saw the clip and backed out. Damn.
yeah,
But
he said
nah,
it's
okay.
personal reasons. I mean,
Oh,
I guess we got to accept that.
yeah.
But I didn't know they
No.
was scheduled to do this.
I never
But
knew it was official.
right.
I ain't know the shit was official to be backing out like, oh,
Now, what if it's 100 meters? What if he loses Tyreek? Does that tarnish his legacy anyway?
I don't think it do.
Or that
I
just
think it
shows that,
mess him up like for the social media world, but like legacy and all that, I don't think it do. Cause he not racing Tyreek officially. So
right? And it's gold medals too,
and it's Tyreek. Like he ain't no slouch.
right? And he
But
still got to
like,
go
I don't know, like Unc said something that made sense. Like if they doing 100, he probably get Reed, but if they doing it 40, I do see Reed getting them.
over time. He gonna get faster in that 100
Yeah.
meters.
And Reed just like out there. Tesla.
All right. A little sports, a little news mix. Antonio Brown, one of this generation's greatest receivers, who I'm not sure the video is accurate, but it's supposedly currently in the Middle East. I seen a video of him riding a bicycle and shit. But he's wanted for attempted murder.
Hey, that's how you know the boy ain't right in the head.
Not right
That's how
at
you
all.
know this ain't no app, bro. That boy ain't right in the head, bro. It's sad.
He's wanted for attempted murder for allegedly taking a gun from security and shooting at another person after
Like,
the charity fight.
That shit don't even sound real to me. But if that's real, bro, he definitely, man, can't nobody say he ain't got no problem.
Well, I did see a report. They said he's on camera taking the gun from a security member and shooting directly at this person.
Like, what makes you snap like that to one, take it from the security guard? So he already a security guard, so he can testify for himself. And he already credible. Two, all these people out here, this event, public event with cameras and all this, and you just overlook all that and actually shoot at somebody. Like, what's going through? How much anger he had? What else is not clicking up there for him to do this? Like, he think it's not real life. You can just take a security guard gun and shoot at somebody.
I can't understand it, bro.
That makes zero sense to me.
At
Don't
one
seem
point,
real.
you are the best wide receiver in football. I think it was like 3 or 4 years, statistically at least. And we know, as far as getting open, he was always one of the best. He just, bro, this kind of fall you don't see. You don't see it all. Bro.
Man, Burfitt, that fucking bingo. For real, bro. He fucked that boy up.
But AB also got a thing about him,
Yeah,
very
you be hearing RC talk about him sometimes.
Kanye-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, that's
when
true.
he one of those people like he know he a star. He know
Yeah.
he fucking rich, and he kind
You
of
know,
feel
he
like he can do
talented.
what he want.
He,
So I think, I mean, with football, like you said, it could be some CTE shit, but it's personality shit also.
he definitely is, because I be thinking about it when him and RC was teammates. That's a long time ago. So that was way before that Burfitt hit, I think. So like, yeah, he part of like that from the jump.
And
So,
then you got to
man,
think, like, he won't expect it to be this. He a fifth rounder, and he ended up being the best wide receiver in football during his time
that's
in Pittsburgh.
crazy. But
Right. So imagine how big his head got from not playing to Ben Roethlisberger telling Mike Tomlin to put him in, and he the best wide receiver on the team. Shit, best wide receiver in the NFL for a time. I think it's like a lot to do with mentality, and it's just like it's a celebrity famous thing, bro. Like,
I do. I agree with that. But yeah,
they
like
got
you said though, that them hits and all that probably
oh yeah, that probably
triggered it a
has.
little bit. Yeah.
All right, sticking with news, stepping away from the sports world. Tyler Perry is being sued for sexual assault. And this is, I believe, a $216 million lawsuit.
Damn, they know how much money that boy getting. They like, bro, I ain't gonna do no little money. 16 million? How you come up
Nobody
with 16?
nobody gets sued like this.
That's what I'm
206,
saying.
like Zion's situation 50. Shannon's situation was what? 50.
She wanted 50.
Diddy was 20.
I thought Cassie
What?
got 30.
No, she got 20. And she got 10 from the hotel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Officially she had ended up with 20, but they were saying it was 30. But according to reports, Tyler Perry is facing sexual assault allegation from the Oval actor Derek Dixon, according to a lawsuit obtained by TMZ. Dixon claims Perry first approached him at a 2019 event, asked for his number, and hinted at a possible role. In January 2020, Perry allegedly invited him to his Atlanta home after drinking too much. Dixon said he passed out in the guest room, where Perry got into bed with him and touched his thighs. He says he rejected his advances, and Perry allegedly remained interested.
Mm, 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 mm.
They released some text. I'm not sure if it was from Tyler or from him.
Ooh.
It was. I know one part. Tyler was telling him like, when you on set, understand that you here because of your talent, not because we friends. Like Tyler said some things that you might, as a straight man, be like, hold on, but it won't like direct. At least from what I saw that was released,
Mm-hmm.
like it's. I felt like from the text, like the dude was trying to get it out of him.
Mm,
Like, cause he was like something about Illuminati or something, and he was like, Tyler Perry was pretty much like even like he knew that he was trying to get something out of him, cause he was like saying like, working with Tyler Perry, you don't have to do stuff like that, blah blah blah. Like, I don't know, bro. It feel real setup ish. Like Tyler Perry lawyer came out and said it was a scam, but if it maybe something happened behind the scenes, but through text messages, it felt like he was trying to take it out of him, like Shannon situation when old girl was on the phone trying to get him to react. That's how I felt like from my reading of the text messages.
I about
Two
to say
hundred.
I could see Tyler Perry probably like making a comment like as a man would make to a woman, like, well, okay, I see how you blah 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 today. Okay, then them legs, blah blah blah, whatever. And he probably like, oh, Tyler Perry might be a little gay for real, but going off the
Um,
text messages, seem like he like, oh, I know Tyler Perry gay, so I can do this and flip this, get this money out of him. He gonna give me something to show. He might not give me a whole 216, but if he give me 100 out of that motherfucker, I'm good.
and I saw a report earlier in the day. It didn't really give anything to it. It was just saying that he was being sued for sexual assault. And a person commented and said, if it's not a man, I don't believe it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I was over here thinking like that too, like not like that, but like what the word gonna say, because they bleed women, they don't bleed men.
More news. This is more worldwide. Iran versus Israel.
Sheesh.
It's bro. This one of them things like you don't want to see, bro.
Hell
And
no.
bro, like attacking Israel is like burning a church, bro. Like that's like religious ground, dog. Like that's
Thanks.
and not even I'm not exactly sure what their beef is, but it's just like, bro, Iran has been anti-America forever.
Yeah, bro.
Israel has been backed by the U.S. forever. Donald
Mhm.
Trump came out and said we didn't have complete and total control over the skies of Iran. Iran had good sky trackers and other defense equipment and plenty of it, but it doesn't compare to American-made, conceived, and manufactured stuff. Nobody does it better than the good old USA.
Come on, bro. Like shit like that, a pump a goddamn American up. You know what I'm really saying? But it'll pump an American up like, woo, that's why I voted for that man. Let's go. You wanna fuck with us? We got the
Exactly.
top shit. Nah, man, we don't need none of this shit going on.
Hell no, bro. Like you got to think about it, bro. Like if I was Iranian living in the United States, I would move fast as possible, bro. Because you know how some people treat people when you're beefing with that part of the world. When the United States is beefing, like you remember at one point Muslims was getting attacked.
Shit was hard for them, boy.
Like, bro, it's plenty of Iranians in this world. I mean, on U.S. soil, bro. That probably in a fifth of their life, even though they might be doctors, they might be lawyers, anything. Like, cause most people that come here, they are very successful in whatever business they in.
Hmm.
And then it's like, bro, this is why countries hate us. Bro. Like, let's say we drop a bomb on a residential area or Israel with our backing, drop a bomb on a residential area in Iran. Kids see their parents carted away lifeless. What you think those kids gonna grow up thinking? Fuck the
America,
United States.
yeah.
Bro, this is how
Let
we,
me
this
ask you.
shit generational, bro.
Nah, it's been like that, yeah. Let me ask you how you feel about like so. I'm pretty sure Iran is more powerful than Israel when it comes to beef and war.
Um, I think Israel's more powerful because of the backing of the United States.
I'm talking about like one on one, like if we had zero to do with it at all. Like if we said we stand out of this between y'all two.
Unless Iran got some shit that we don't know about, Israel will still have them because they got a whole lot of our shit. And I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of people are saying, oh, the U.S. has been saying for years that Iran doesn't have um nuclear weapons or weapons of mass destruction or whatever. But now they saying they could probably have some in no time. I'm pretty sure they got some shit we don't know about.
For sure. For
They could
sure.
probably fuck Israel up, but
So if
I don't
Israel can handle themselves and they probably pretty much got our weapons already, what are we doing? Why are we getting involved?
because they are our allies. They're probably our number one ally, literally.
Yeah, but you get involved when it's a country or something like that that can't handle themselves.
I think they could handle themselves like over time. Like even when it first started, they were showing Israel shooting shit out the sky, like with their defense, like shooting shit out the sky that Iran was, but shit was still hitting Israel. I don't know, bro. It's this war
Yeah.
shit, bro.
I don't want this
It's
shit going on at all.
right. I don't give a fuck what country it's not. It's and then other people get involved and the shit get worse. Right. supposedly, China and Russia had a meeting discussing this situation. Like,
Well,
bro,
have mercy.
we ain't got no time for a world war. I mean, I don't know what came out of that meeting, but still, like, bro, we ain't
But
got time
still,
for this.
China and Russia together?
But they supposed to have a meeting.
I know.
I
I'm
have,
just saying, like, if that is something serious going on, shit.
yeah, this shit. I don't want no parts, bro. I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, nah.
Make it publicly known I have nothing to do with any wars in this world.
Oh, China got the technology and the skills. Russia got the power and the anger.
Right. And technology like a motherfucker too. Bro, I ain't never came across. I mean, I probably came across Iranians and didn't know it, but I ain't never really came across a foreigner that was a bad person. They might be a little entitled, but never came across any foreigner of any ethnicity I felt like was a bad person. So, I
Now
just
that
feel
I'm
like
thinking,
we either always bullies or we don't know how to mind our business as a country.
definitely both.
Like sometimes you gotta let shit play out. Like I think the reason we were so heavy helping Ukraine against Russia was because Ukraine has a lot of assets for us, and I think that's one of the major things that we do. We help people that can help us,
Oh,
or
for
we help people
sure.
take their resources.
Come on, man. You know how it go. For sure.
It's all agreed move.
Boy, it's been like that.
But yeah, this some shit we don't want to see.
Nah, hell no.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it get better. And
I
Donald
think
Trump
it.
talking crazy. He
I think it.
told people to 10 million people that they need to evacuate immediately out of Iran.
Mm, 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 mm.
If you in Iran, somebody tell you you and 10 million more people need to get the fuck up out your city right now. What you think coming?
Damn boy, man. They finna drop a bomb on them motherfuckers, man. It's crazy.
We ain't
They act
got
like
time.
they act like they can just print lies, bro.
And I was seeing something like they were talking about the war in Iraq, how we lost all those soldiers and all the soldiers got injured, and we spent trillions of dollars, bro. And at the end of the day, essentially to give them their country right back after we fucked it up. Who are they? Because we ain't got no parts in that shit.
Yeah, no. At
But yeah,
all.
this shit definitely gonna get a lot worse before it get better. I feel like it's gonna be something that goes on for a period of time, like, and what we don't want, what probably no other country in the world want, is other countries to get involved.
Yeah, no.
Because if somebody back Iran, if somebody willing to back Iran, knowing the United States is backing Israel, they ready for war. They really ready.
Been waiting.
Statistics came out saying less than 10% of immigrants that were arrested have serious criminal convictions, or they just taking people who literally just came illegally. Like, bro, I don't think people understand. Like, these people, they walk through deserts for days, sometimes weeks, sometimes months. They swim through rivers that a human being shouldn't be able to swim through. They come across coyotes, different animals, wild animals at that. They come across people of their own trying to rape them, sex traffic them, all kind of shit just to get here and then work for us, bro. For the most part, of course, it's gonna be criminals here and there, just like it's criminals of every other ethnicity. But like Trump even came out here and he was talking about how the farmers and the construction guys and the restaurant people saying they losing all their workers,
Yeah.
and
True that, bro.
it's jobs that we really don't want to do as Americans, bro. Like, of course, we would like the money that the construction work get or blah blah blah. But bro, you do landscaping. Do you
Bro, I
like being
can
out there? You like
hell
being?
no. Man, I'm about to pass out. But I often say it's jobs that we don't want to do and jobs we can't do. Everybody can't build no house. Everybody don't know like how to cut a tree down and get the stump out. Like everybody can cut grass, but everybody ain't gonna do it the right way. Ain't gonna trim the bushes and put the mulch down the right way and lay the flowers and
Being a farm, picking fruits and nuts and shit. Like,
with no ego involved, no embarrassment, none of that. Like pride every day, like do it with joy.
as much as I say, like, I don't think Trump is bad as people think he is. Trump is bad, bro. Like, well, the things that he do, political shit, outrageous, bro. Like, You heavy on deportation, but you deporting more than what you call savage criminals, people that are actually needed for the U.S. to continue to be successful in agriculture and in construction. Like, bro, you not. I'm not going out there to pick shit. I don't
Hey
even want to
man,
do.
Hispanics do a lot, man.
Bro, they do too much, bro.
I know the
Like,
stereotype be like they do construction and lawn care and all that, but bruh, think about how many Hispanic people own business owners. It might look like it's a black business, a white business, but behind it is really a Hispanic owner, like
it's a lot.
real estate, food, restaurants, like
Real estate, definitely. I've seen a lot of them. A lot
nah,
of
for sure.
Hispanic real estate. Like, I don't know, bro. I think somehow we gotta like he gotta paint a better picture of the people that really just came here for a better life.
They don't understand. Him and the Americans in his base don't understand. Like, most people can't understand what they ain't been through.
Right.
They ain't never had to even think about crossing the river or whatever, or being sex trafficked or whatever. They don't have to worry about this shit, so they can't understand it.
Like, think about it, bro. From where you stay, would you walk to Raleigh
Would I
for a better?
walk?
Would you listen? Listen. Would you walk to Raleigh for a better job to potentially live better?
If it's yeah, I would for one
Okay.
time. Like if I gotta walk one day, yeah.
Wait. Okay. We gonna say Charlotte.
Walk to
That's a
Charlotte? Nah, it's
2 3 hour drive.
nah. I ain't walking to Charlotte. Nah,
So you gotta think about it, bro. Some of these people,
nah.
like some people from Honduras or other Spanish countries, find their way to Mexico and then walk through Mexico or however they travel through Mexico after they get there. Like, bro, there's no fucking way I'm doing that, bro.
It ain't.
There's no
It
way.
ain't going on.
I'm not walking to unless you got a couple M's or like some ridiculous amount of money. I'm not walking to Durham, North Carolina for where I'm at right now. No,
Hell no.
ridiculous amount of money. Like,
Hey,
and
you gotta
even
really be about to change my life.
right, and even then, at some point, well, I'm gonna have to walk. It's gonna be pitch black outside on the highway, all kind of deers and shit, traffic, drunk drivers. Like, no, bro. People gotta understand the shit they go through. Like, I don't think it's seen enough. And even with him saying they losing farmers and construction workers and people in restaurants and all that, like he gotta actually put it out there better than that, bro. Because it's like his people are reaching out to him, telling him, "Bro, you killing our business." So now I want to slow down.
Yeah, yeah. You knew that was going. They should have known that was going to happen though.
Yeah, pretty much. But they were saying it from the
Even
jump.
Trump should have known.
They was like, I seen a video the other day. Like, I don't remember exactly what it was. I believe it was California, but they had like over 100 construction workers lined up, all handcuffed, getting ready to ship them off. Who the fuck go finish building them apartments?
They're gonna hire somebody else who's gonna get shipped off again after that. It's gonna keep doing
Like,
the
bro,
cycle. This shit crazy.
that shit crazy. And meanwhile, Trump got a new phone coming out.
A phone,
Yeah, it's a
like
Trump
an
phone.
Obama phone thing, or like Apple.
It it kind of looks similar to an iPhone. It's like $47 a month. The phone like $490 to purchase. It
Trump gonna
come
know
with
everything about you,
device insurance.
but he know that anyway.
So of course he can't like publicly put it out. So his son put it out,
He
and
trying to
like
do the Obama thing, but do it so called better.
you got to pay for it. The Obama phone was given to you as a
It
benefit.
was. Yeah, it was. You're right.
And they matter of fact, they showed a clip of Obama saying like when if Trump becomes president again, which of course he is. If Trump becomes president again, he just gonna try to sell you something.
Mm,
Lo and behold, that nigga selling cell phones.
That man a hustler, boy.
Oh yeah, he definitely
Showed America how dumb they is. Said y'all were dumb. Told y'all what party he'll win and all this, and y'all still don't give a fuck, boy. It's crazy.
they don't.
Playing with
Oh,
y'all.
so recently, they had the military parade.
Yeah.
It was not the success that he expected.
Mm.
Simultaneously, over 5 million people and over 2,000 planned protests in the No King protest. Over 5 million people. were part of the protests around the United States. 2,000 different protests, taking in 5 million people.
Shit real, bro.
And we all with a variety of topics or a variety of things being protested, including immigration.
One of the biggest in immigration, yeah.
Yeah, like, and it's mostly, for the most part, it's mostly Caucasian protesters.
But I feel like it's on some I fucked up type shit with a lot of them.
Yeah, because if it's 5 million people, at least 1 to 2 million of them voted for
Like, come
Trump,
on, bro. Like, come on, bro. All these people protesting
and they're
didn't vote for Kamala. They probably sat home or didn't vote for Kamala.
yeah.
So, like,
So,
come on.
but 5 million people, dog, and they was all over the United States. I think they said the final event was in Philly, I believe, and it was 80,000 at one time in
Come
one
on,
spot.
bro. You know, the only thing that really moves, I won't say white people, but people, period, is affecting their money and their livelihood. Like, okay,
No,
dog.
that's a definite. That's why he came out and saying he gonna slow down on the deportations because this is affecting their money.
That's crazy.
That's why
That's
he's
crazy.
that's why he stopped the tariffs because it was
Man,
affecting their money.
always run back to the money. I told you, like you said, he got his big money boys. He tried to please them. Something go wrong. He try to fix it for them. I guess
Yeah, man.
everybody a puppet, like they say.
Everybody what?
A puppet.
But he a different kind of puppet. Like he controlled the strings too.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
He know how to use his power.
Yeah, nah, for sure. For sure. He got a little more of that fuck it in him.
Oh, he got a lot of fucking. He got
Yeah,
a lot of.
yeah, he got that fucking another presidents and had nowhere near the amount of fucking he got.
Yeah, man. And aside from politics, the Diddy trial is soon to be coming to an end. The last couple of days just been summary witnesses, pretty much explaining the little things that should have him convicted in trial.
Mm,
Um, for the most part, they just going over everything that's been happening in a nutshell.
So yeah, it's really coming to an end.
Yeah. So the last 2 days, I'd say they pinpointed to the jury the bribery as far as like paying the hotel for the videotape and all that. They got witnesses. They got evidence from Christina Coleman's phone in that situation. Um, Text trafficking. They got plane tickets. They got credit card usage linking to Sean Combs and Combs Enterprises for sex trafficking. Racketeering because it's more people involved. Of course, Christina Coleman is not testifying.
So how did she get out of this situation?
She don't. She go to prison.
So you think they said, fuck you, we don't need you. We got enough people, enough witnesses that we don't need your testimony.
I'm
Because I'm
not
trying
sure.
to figure out why they let everybody get immunity, but like, not her. We want you. But everybody else, you don't care if you had a big part, little part, we're going to let y'all get immunity.
Oddly enough, I feel like she held him down. But
Who did it?
I think Christina Coleman was like, fuck it. Either she got some kind of false hope that they can get off or she's stupid. Because you're a regular civilian, bro. You should have told the minute they said co-conspirator.
So you think she was okay with all this shit at the end of the day? As long as she was getting paid, she really didn't give a fuck about none of this shit. And she knew about it, but she didn't give a fuck about none of this shit.
I think it
'Cause, like,
was
I don't see her, like you said, a regular civilian, like, trying
willing
to
to,
ride.
like, money and loyalty at its finest in this situation. Like, or you got to be a loyal motherfucker to go down with somebody that could possibly do life in prison.
That's what I'm
He's,
saying, though. How many people do that in that situation? Like a white woman doing that.
where even Jane Doe, who we all know 50 Cent's baby mama, even she was stupid in love. She still
Did enough,
added,
gave them enough.
yeah, added dirt to his grave.
Yeah,
Like,
gave him a little bit, gave him enough. Like,
yeah, like, cause she sex trafficking, drug trafficking, etc.
man, for
So,
that white lady to be like, I'm a gangster, goddamn. I'm sticking to the code. I ain't snitching on shit. If I go to jail with him, I do my 50. Hell no, I don't see that.
and another thing, like, so the last summary witness, she had the defense was asking her about certain things that had been going on, and a lot of times they pointed to um Cassie being consensual, like through evidence, through text messages, blah blah blah. Like, I mean, of course we know for the most part, she did these things for different reasons.
Right.
But evidence wise, they made it like she was very consensual, especially today. Of course, we still know it's still crimes behind it, even if you say Cassie is a part of it. It's
Mm-hmm.
still sex trafficking
Mm-hmm.
and other
Right.
things.
Right.
So anyway, now, they said they will be done by Wednesday or Friday of this week. Diddy team said they need 2 to 5 days to do their part. So this could potentially end next Friday, by
Mm.
next Friday.
Woo.
So
Man.
within the next 2 weeks, we should have the results of this case.
Sheesh. It's getting real, boy.
Bro, it's not to feel bad, bro, but this man could potentially do life for being a freak, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, he didn't do everything the right way. I mean, the sex trafficking in this situation, forgive me if I'm wrong, I don't think it's ridiculous. It won't like the people that were sex trafficked, it wasn't forced. If anything, he forced the women to do it. But the people who actually travel from state to state, they did it as a job, sex worker, prostitute. Right. I mean, but don't get me wrong. Yeah, that's why I say, don't get me wrong. He definitely a monster, like
Yeah, monster though.
the evil person, bro.
Evil. Yeah.
But I
They
mean,
they trying to tame their evil man. That's what it is.
yeah, he like I don't want to say he deserved it, but
A little
eh,
bit. Yeah, we can't judge, but yeah, if
right,
we being honest, yeah,
he do kind of.
oh, for sure.
So the next witness, another assistant, that's been his biggest flaw this whole case, is assistants. This isn't just your regular assistant.
Too comfortable with everybody. You go through so many, and you comfortable with all of them.
This is the last assistant, the drug mule, the man that gets your drugs and your guns.
Uh, 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 uh.
Uh,
Sheesh. Say
I
the
believe,
best for last.
right, I believe he is the final witness, and I think really they were expecting Christina to come behind him, but they said
You
she's
think
not.
so?
Yeah, I think they was gonna finish this week off with them too.
Can't see on her riding, bruh. I can see like some shit where they like, we don't need you.
That's a possibility. They saying we don't need you, but
Like
they
we
could
we gonna try to get you on some shit later or whatever we gonna try to do, but we don't need you. But like for her, just like trying to ride and stand tall, like, ugh, you a big ass dummy if that's what you're doing.
minimum 15 years. Minimum. That's guy forgiving Diddy for his actions, bro. 15 years. Life is a option, bro. Like, and they even say in this case, like, let's say all his statutes and everything come up to 25 years. The judge can max it out and add more years to it.
Sheesh.
Yeah, he's done for.
Mm.
He's cooked.
Yeah, ain't no way around it, bro.
He's cooked. But yeah, we should definitely be seeing the ending to that within the next 2 weeks. Tomorrow will probably be a day full of bombshells with somebody who definitely turned. He got caught with drugs and stuff the day of when they found Diddy and got all the evidence off Christina Cole's cell phones. Both of them, they got
Man.
them in the day, all three of them.
Mm, 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 mm.
They got him for drugs and he got out like the next day. Come on, bro.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's all for us as far as the news world. One thing I did want to get back to, I decided to say something after to try to kind of lighten it up a little bit.
Okay.
Kevin Durant is on an expiring $54 million deal for 25-26, and the Suns have made it clear to 6 to 8 seriously interested teams they will make the best deal for the franchise, even if it's outside of his preferred list of Miami, San Antonio, or Houston.
Makes sense.
I mean, out of his preferred list for the Suns, trading with Houston or San Antonio is your best bet
Yeah.
because you can you can get picks and a couple players. That's definitely the move. And of course, there was reports of Giannis coming out saying that he wants to try to stay in Milwaukee. I think he's saying the politically correct thing. I
But
think
do
you
you
think
mean it?
that's what I'm saying. I think he's being politically correct. Like I don't think he really wants.
I mean, but when you come out and say that, are you gonna try to like, even if you don't want to be there, you're gonna try to stay there because it's the right thing to do in your mind? But like, I don't think he should do that. If he really don't want to be there, I think he should go.
I agree. I think he should definitely. It's time to
Oh,
move on
it
because,
is.
especially if you want to win a championship, nobody's going to Memphis to save you, dog. And with Lillard, you don't have the assets to trade anybody else for real. So, I mean, it's a chance he can make the playoffs and then Dame come help him during the playoffs. But Milwaukee,
Yeah, time to close this chapter, man.
the capital of cheese and toilet paper.
Nah, for real.
Mm, and then
So
you don't
good.
want to pay state taxes, so you can keep some of them M's. But
Facts, facts.
you
Keep
pretty
the
much
M's and go play somewhere exciting and have a real chance.
right. And even I think they had asked him. Yeah, they had asked him. I believe when Luca got traded, he was like he want to see everybody in big markets like Joker, Luca himself. He said it jokingly, but they say every
That,
joke is a little truth.
hey, yeah, come on, Joe. Come on.
But yeah, man, we got Pacers Thunder to Thursday night. You picked Thunder, I picked Pacers. Right. I ain't expect it because matter of fact, I saw your brother today. I delivered over there. And he was like, when the next game? I was like, what's the day? I said Wednesday. I just realized it was Thursday before the show.
Yeah. Right.
And Bane, what I think was a ridiculous trade to the Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin Clark heard me talking and went crazy, shooting from yesterday for 32 points against the Liberty. Angel Reese trademarked me bounds. So every time somebody says that, she get a check. Michael Parsons not happy with his current contract. Denzel Ward says Shador is different in comparison to the other quarterbacks in. Trey Henderson has returned. AB being looked for murder. No allows counsel's race against Tyreek Hill. And Tyler Perry being sued for sexual assault. Also, an ongoing war between Iran and Israel and the foolishness of Donald Trump. We're putting all that in the bag. How does the beginning of the week going? Anything you need to work on?
uh, it started off good. It rained. It rained and the yards be wet in the early morning and all that, so it slowed me down a little bit, but not too much. I still find a way to get some yards done. Everything going good, man. Right now, I can't complain too much. Not saying everything, but for the most part, everything going good. What can I improve on? I need to get back in my studying for this personal training shit. Like I be getting busy and now I forget to study sometimes, but like I got a lot back in on that.
You got your zero up and moving.
Yes, sir. Bitch running like she knew. You hear me?
Oh shit.
God good, boy. God good. And I so my other one it was broke. I
Yeah.
ain't get what I really wanted for it because they got to fix it too. But still, some extra money got it out this garage, and yeah,
Yeah, man.
man,
I can't complain too much myself.
it's lower.
Work been pretty light. Today was a little crazy. That's just because somebody was out though.
Okay,
Yeah, man. Everything been good, man.
awesome.
I took JoJo to see How to Train a Dragon.
Yeah, man, Porter go tomorrow. We were supposed to go tonight, but then I thought like, oh damn, we do the pod tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna take him tomorrow.
I'm gonna tell you right now. That's not like exactly the typical movie for our community. I took JoJo based on, of course, it being Father's Day, and that was like the only kiddish movie that was out at the moment. And it did look interesting looking at the trailers. But when I say, me and JoJo go to movies a lot, bro.
Yeah,
That was one of the fucking best movies I've seen in the last couple of years. Like, bro, I'm literally like, the shit got me so tense. I'm like, I'm tight. Like, you know how you be playing the game? How you be playing the game at the end? You, let's just say, you up and somebody driving on you,
yeah,
bro. I'm tense as fuck. Like, shit
yeah.
was happening. Like, nah, that shit, it had me like, I was really into it. Like that's not exactly something we would normally look at,
Right.
but definitely recommend it for everybody, bro. That was a good ass movie.
That's
Like, of
good, man.
course, like movies, new movies have the first couple minutes kind of like a building period,
Hmm.
like introducing the characters. But nah, that shit had me. It had me pretty much the whole movie. It's definitely one to watch, bro. It's one to watch.
That's
But
hard.
yeah, we went over to the old lady house for Father's Day afterwards. They cooked out whatever, gave
Ooh.
gift. You know how it go over there.
I
You,
finna say,
you
Mama cook something. Did Mama cook anything?
not really. Not really.
Okay.
I mean, they under her tutelage. So,
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
but yeah, everything was good, man. Yeah, man, I'm we blessed out here, man. Like
Yeah, how
this
they
is it.
bless.
That's just what it is. Bro, I'm training this Dominican dude, right?
Right.
And he was like, "You do music?" He was just out the blue asked me. He was like, he rap and he sing, but mostly like Spanish or whatever.
Mm,
So I was like, "Yeah, I played some of my shit." He was like, "Bro, you can really rap. Like you got the lyrics and everything." He was like, "You ever try autotune?" I was like, "Nah, I ain't really tried it. I mean, I played him where." And he was like, "Oh yeah, see, that shit sound real good."
mm,
And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I do the music from here and there." So I play Lulu shit,
yeah,
bro. He was feeling that shit. He was like, "Bro, I don't know, I don't know like what he missing, but I feel like if he just get in the booth and know he got a hit, he gonna make that life
yeah.
changing hit."
Mm.
Yeah.
Bro, it sound like he got some good advice.
Oh yeah, he definitely do. He definitely do. Like
That makes sense what he just said too.
he slightly older than us, but like just talking to him, I can tell like he know music for the most part.
Hmm. Right.
But it's a struggle, especially at our age, to get into music. But yeah, I'm gonna see what he talking
I
about.
bet. Yeah, you might want to. Yeah, you might want to lock in with him. Just he
Yeah,
sound
I'm
like
gonna
he knows
definitely get
something.
to it. But and I think that was pretty interesting. The thing on what we at, the 17th. Yeah, I ain't got nothing going on no time soon. Not that I can think of. I know I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be with the old lady the fourth holiday weekend. Supposed to be going with them to one Lumberton, I believe, to meet
Okay.
some other family or whatever.
Okay. That's dope.
Yeah, ain't too much going on, man. Just taking in God's blessings one day at a time, bro. You live in the moment. You closer to God. You know what I mean? I ain't make that up. Yeah, I actually got that from the good book. But
Nah,
yeah,
for sure. For sure. It's one of them though.
yeah, just trying to get better every day. We still we human. We still gonna fuck up. We still, like you said, we still gonna have our moments where it's like, bro. But we know where to go. That's where to go. Shit with that, man. That's it on my end.
Well, Teddy, put that message out there. You know the closing message.
We come up with a different one every show.
You got the how we got to treat the world, treat each other, and all that. You know.
You be blessed. Stay prayed.
Come on.
Um, be good to the world, even when the world ain't being good to you. Show love to the ones that love you. Shit. If you can show love to the ones that don't, even simple how you doing might change somebody's life. You never know what another person going through. Be blessed and
Yes.
be a blessing.
Come on.
That's it.
All right, my boy. That's how you end it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you.